Okay. Possibly connected. Let's see if it gets there. We're thinking. Woohoo! We did it. Hello. I think this is all working now. It seems that my computer is being a little bit odd, but that's okay. We don't mind it being a little slow. Slow isn't bad. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. Hello. Let me make sure my settings are all set right. So that way. Dominic, now is not the time to go into a scratching mode. You should come say hello too. Okay. Let us just do this because that's where we are today. We are here. Hello, everybody. So, yeah, it's Lent already. Lent started yesterday with like a blizzard basically here. It got super cold and snowed a lot. So that's absolutely lovely. Gotta love that. Okay. Hopefully the stream's okay. You gotta let me know if audio video is all okay because I hope it is. So hopefully we're all good with that because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it just isn't. Okay, the streaming software is telling me that it's skipping frames. Yippee. Love it. Love to see that. Hello. Hi. Whew, it's been a while since we've done one of these, and part of that is because my health has been interesting. Gotta love it when my body's like, hey, no, you don't really want to do that, do you? I'm pulling up my iPad because I have notes on here, and if I don't pull up my notes, I'm going to forget what I said I was going to talk about. Story of my life. Okay. Let's do this. I hope you all had a great start to Lent. If you forgot about it, not too late to start now. I know the Eastern Rite brothers and sisters have been fasting for like a week or two already because they're like super hardcore. Here in the West, we are we just aren't that awesome. The lighting's a little bit weird because the sun has gone down outside and it's cold and dark out and still winter. Gotta love winter, so we'll just go with it. So, with Lent starting, one of the things that I decided to do. Oh, I left my book. My breviary is sitting by my bed right now, on my bedstead. But one of the things, my Lenten practice this year, I decided that I wanted to move away from using my phone as my primary means of praying the Liturgy of the Hours. It's very easy to go to the app on the phone and be like, yep, put it all in, we're good to go. Just sit and read the prayers right from my phone. But that's not the best. So I decided that one of my Lenten practices is going to be praying the Liturgy of the Hours, which I pray every day as a consecrated virgin, only from the breviary, the physical book, either the 4-volume set or the 1-volume Christian prayer set, and that's it. So that is my goals for this Lent. That's my one Lenten practice, and we will see how that goes. I'm pretty sure I can do it, but I've gotten out of the habit of using the book to pray the Liturgy of the Hours, so it's been a little bit more of a reminder to have it with me because I'm not, the most person to remember everything unless it's written down. So that's my one Lenten practice, my big prayer one there. The other thing I'm doing again is, I think I said I did this last year. I may have showed you all this book. Remember Your Death. It is the Memento Mori Lenten devotional by Sister Teresa Aletheia. She's one of the daughters of St. Paul. She's absolutely awesome. Wrote this book a few years ago at this point. I have a link in my description. There is a link to all of the links, and this is on that list for today's video, just so you can find it if you'd like to know more. It's a great book, and it goes through Lent. So I did today's already. So it started with a little intro, an intro bit on what Memento Mori is and what this book's going to be. And then it started with Ash Wednesday. It has scripture readings, a quote from scripture, and then a reflection by Sister Teresa, and then ends with asking for an examen at the end of the day and intercessory prayer, followed by journal and more prayer options. So I really like this book. Last year I started it, and then Lent got crazy with a lot of things going on last year, and I ended up not finishing it. So I am determined this year I'm going to get through it. So I've been taking notes on my tablet and stuff too. So I'm going to get there this year. So that's my Lenten devotional that I'm going through. And along with this, I have the Memento Mori prayer book, which is prayers on the last things, also put together by Sister Teresa Aletheia. There's both of these, and there's also a journal that goes with them. I don't have the journal. That's why I'm using my iPad to take notes and stuff like that, because I much prefer having digital notes, because then they're with me everywhere I go to. So yes, this is the little prayer book. It has an assortment of prayers. It has an intro that's very similar to the intro in the book, and then it has prayers on the 4 last things. So you've got death, judgment, hell, and heaven prayers for different things, and it's great. I really do like this book, plus it's a nice little pocket size, kind of. It's very nice. I like it. Plus I really like this illustration. Beautiful. So that's part of my Lent stuff there. And then I'm also using the Hallow app on my phone, which is, I know, funny thing. I do the Liturgy of the Hours away from my phone, but on my phone I want to use the Hallow app. So the Hallow app. Lent is the Pray 40 challenge this year. They're going through Imitation of Christ along with some other things. So yeah, it's got a meditation a day. Yesterday's was the Litany of Humility, and today it's starting reading Imitation of Christ. That's a great book to read anyway, so I highly recommend it. And I also really like the Hallow app. I have a link with all of my links. It should be something for if you don't have an account and have never tried it, you can try it for 3 months, which is perfect because you'll have more than enough time to get through Lent and Easter. Okay, it's really cold here, so I have a blanket on, so if I'm cuddling with it, it's just that kind of cold day. It's also like super cold. I made a chai latte when I got home from work, so it's really hard to see. I can't really like show you what's in my cup without like pouring it out. I don't want to do that. But I made a chai latte using almond milk because that was the milk I had home, and it's non-dairy, so it's better for my stomach. And then I brewed up some tea with it and threw it together with a little bit of brown sugar syrup just to give it some sweet. It's super good. I've been loving these warm chai lattes when it's so cold because I don't necessarily want coffee, but I want something warm that tastes good. And I love this. I love chai. It's just wonderful. So good. Okay. I might get distracted by my chai latte. It happens. Yeah, I've got that. What else did I all have for you? Whew. I'm looking through my notes because I had to make notes because if I don't have them, this would be more all over the place. Okay, so I got through Lent. Woohoo! Talked about my chai latte. Updates, personal updates. Health-wise, I've just been going through a lot. I'm just would appreciate your prayers as I keep on healing, and that the Lord just takes care of me because, you know, that's what He has to do. He's the only one who can take care of us the way we need to be taken care of sometimes. And I just need to make sure that I remember that I'm not meant to do this alone, that He's with me. And that's a good thing. And it's okay to be alone in the world, but not alone because He's always there. So the Lord is great, and I love that. So those are my personal updates. This tea time is going to go by pretty quickly. I think I'm like got my things to talk about. With it being Lent, I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be trying to do Stations of the Cross again on Fridays. Oh my gosh, something in my eyeball. I love it when you get something in your eyeball and you have to put your finger at the corner of your eye and hope that it gets out because you don't want to like shove your finger in your eyeball. Life is hard sometimes. So we do what we can. Okay. Okay. My screen is telling me weird stuff. Okay. Oh. It's telling me it's having to drop frame because my bit rate is too high or something. I'm confused. As long as you can all see me and I make sense, we're going to go with it. Because right now, that's what matters. So, let's see. Brain is not the most functional thing in the world at the moment. Try to see if it's going to let me do this or not. I don't think it's going to let me. Darn. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to show my iPad screen while I'm streaming so that I can like show you my planner and stuff because I launched my online store 2 weeks ago with one item and now it has 3 items. Today I just launched a notebook and I was going to walk you through it. I've been working on getting a planner, a digital planner for note-taking apps such as GoodNotes, Notability, and Zinnia, which are all iPad apps. And because I take notes on my iPad, so let's see if I can show you and see if it's going to work. This is the app, and this is one of the pages in my notebook. I have my video ideas and notes, and this is what I wanted to talk about today. So I have to keep my notes somewhere, but I have been making a hyperlinked PDF notebook so that you can mark it up with PDF annotation apps, which are also called note-taking apps, such as GoodNotes, Zinnia, Notability. I think Zoom Notes is another one I've heard of. And then there's one for Android. I can't remember. I don't have an Android tablet, so I can't speak to that one exactly. But I'm working on a planner because I use my planner for everything on my iPad and I love it. But I'm trying to make it more functional for me. So in that, I realized I wanted to have a notebook with notebook sections that was formatted roughly the same. So I came up with a basic layout for a planner and then was like, but I need the notebook now because there's things I need to be taking notes of. So I got the notebook ready and the notebook is listed now on Etsy and my personal website. There are links in the description for these. And I listed my planner, or not the planner, the notebook part of the planner. So it's the same rough layout as what the planner itself will end up having with like the 12 tabs down the side for months of the year, tabs across the top, and other like hyperlinked templates and stuff. And I did hyperlink some rough templates in this. This is like draft number 1 of the notebook. So it does have calendar pages for like monthly and weekly layouts. So you could make it into a planner by copying and pasting pages yourself. But that's not something that I felt like I wanted to do with this one. And I wanted to show you all the planner and talk about it, but apparently I can't. I did make a video of just a flip through of using the hyperlinks in it. It is on, if you go to my online store and then to the digital notebook, it's in the listing, there is a video that does do a quick flip through of all the pages. And I wanted to do like a voiceover too when I'm talking through it, but I have to figure out how to record the screen and my voice and stuff at the same time because otherwise I'm going to get myself all confused. And Amanda doesn't need to be more confused than she already is. So I've been working on that. So I got the notebook part ready, and now I'm working on finishing up the planner part. I want to do a dated planner as well as an undated. Undated will probably come first because we're in the middle of the month. He's being a butt today, so he's probably going to jump down. Oh, thank you. You know how much I love to have your fluffy tail in my face. I'm not dusty, buddy. Dominic's being a bit of a... He's always a little bit of a crazy cat, but he's silly. Okay, can I pick you up so that way you're not going to drink my tea? Thank you. Because my chai is for me, not for you. Yes, I know. You are a very sweet kitty. Okay, go play. Please go play and don't eat cords. He's been getting into chewing on cords and stuff, which is for all of these over here. These wonderful Dollar Tree shoe boxes are great for putting in the little things that he decides he needs to put in his mouth. Because he's a cat. And some days he really acts like it. He's glaring at me. Dude, you know you're crazy, so don't you dare blame me. So anyway, digital notebook. I'm all sorts of distracted today, obviously. Digital notebook, there are actually 18 different sections that are lettered across the top. There's 6 and then 12 down the side. So 18 sections that you can customize and make it your perfect digital notebook. It's awesome. I like it a lot, obviously, because I designed it mainly for me. So it is what is going to work for what I want it to work for. So that's the way I made it to be. Okay, and then where else did my notes go? Back to my notes page. With everything that is listed in my digital store, I do have a Freebie Vault that I have started going through and putting samples-ish parts of the items that are for sale in as freebies. Freebies are available to those who are subscribed to the weekly updates newsletter. So if you subscribe to my monthly newsletter, and then at the bottom there's an update my preferences link, you can select the weekly ones as well. I do post about that in my monthly newsletter, which will be going out pretty soon because we're nearing the end of February, so I need to write that too. So if you want to get in on that Freebie Vault, I did put a sample of the notebook up there. It doesn't have all the hyperlinked pages. It has the quick notes pages and then the template note pages. So let me go to the dashboard and see if I can show you. So the actual planner has all of these things are like hyperlinked in. This is the one I've been using as a personally. So it has quick note pages down here and then templates. And then these are all of the notebook sections, the 12 main ones, and then the 6 other ones, the 6 that are across the top, and the 12 main ones are down the side. So I'm really excited for it because I worked hard on it. And I was looking for a notebook that was going to work for me, that was the sizes I wanted it to be, and this is what I came up with. So yes, the freebie version of this one has just a blank note pages, aligned, lightly lined, gridded, and lightly gridded. The lightly lined and lightly gridded are so faint they're almost invisible, but you can see them if you zoom in on for like the grids, which is what I was looking for. Hence why I made it mainly for me, and was like, may as well share all of the hard work that I've put into this with anybody else who would like it, and another stream of income is never a bad thing. So that's where I am. It's Lent. It's been crazy beginning of the year already. I'm having a really hard time believing Lent is coming up. Those of you that know, I work with the Christian initiation program, so we have Lent is a busy time for us with Christian initiation things such as all of the things that need to be done for that, all the rites. This Sunday is the first Sunday of Lent, so we have the rite of election at the cathedral. So that's where I'll be on Sunday, spending all the time there. It's beautiful there. It's a beautiful rite, but it's the first of many rites during Lent. So Lent gets to be a bit stressful. It's not always the sit down, take time to contemplate and pray, which is why I'm really trying to pray the Liturgy of the Hours only in my prayer book, not on my phone, and also going through the Lenten devotional, because I need to have something to refocus me on what is actually important, the most important, and that is the Lord, and that's what we're doing. The whole Christian initiation program is about getting closer to the Lord, whether or not that is where we are or not. We're not pressuring you in any way if you're in my programs. We just want you to learn and make the decision for yourself. I might have to go make another chai latte. It's almost gone. It's really sad, okay? It's sad how fast delicious hot beverages go when it is -7 degrees outside. Well, I think I'm going to be ending up this live stream because I have things I need to do tonight yet. And it's Thursday night, which means tomorrow's Friday. Okay, need to figure out what I'm eating tomorrow. Fridays during Lent, no meat for those of you who are Catholic and practice the fast. So let's do this. I hope you have a great Lent and the Lord works in your heart in the way that you need him to. I also hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I'm planning to do a Stations of the Cross live stream. Not sure when. I need to figure that out. I'll get back to you. I know I'll post it in the Discord server first, so as soon as I know when, so it'll be posted at discord.catholicamanda.com. If you go to that link, jump into Discord, it'll be posted in the announcements channel. I've been trying to do more. I'm trying to make more of a commitment to come back to this channel because life's been like crazy since I've spoken to you all last. So we're gonna do the best we can, and see you guys hopefully tomorrow. God bless.